All right, so I just got this Arisaka. Um, I'm gonna clean up and everything, but here's a little bit of a before any cleaning is done. So, all right. Safety right there. It's only gonna lock down whenever I get a round in it. So pretend like we're putting a round in it. Okay, it's loaded. Safety right here. No go. Nothing. Take that safety back off. Palm twist and boom. Good to go.
Now that you've seen the gun, I will begin to go through the disassembly process of the Arisaka Type 38 carbine.
Cleaning and restoring this Japanese Arisaka Type 38, and we will see how it goes. A lot of the parts are older, so it does require some precision screws to remove these parts. And the first thing that we are going to need to do is remove the bolt assembly. So, in order to do that, we are going to lift up on the bolt, pull all the way back, and there is a slot here that you can pull on and it will release the bolt all the way. So if I take the slot and I pull it towards me, then I am able to release the bolt. So we won't really come back to the bolt until it's time to do a deep cleaning on the bolt itself. But for now, we'll focus on a few more other things. So I'll set that over here in the parts jar. So the first thing I did, anytime I see a screw that has buildup or corrosion inside, I try to scrape that out before actually trying to take the screw out. So on the top here, I'm going to go ahead and take out this screw. See where we are. Okay. So there is our screw. It definitely needs a little bit of cleaning up to do, but we got it out. I'll put it over here in the parts box. Okay, so when we flip it over, same plate, we have one screw right behind the trigger guard, and one screw way up here. So I'll go ahead and remove the screw up here. As far as gunk being in it, I do see a little bit of gunk. So with that the case, let's see if I can find something to get that out. Um, all right, here's a pin. We'll go ahead and switch these out. And I'm just going to use this small little punch to try and remove some of the buildup within the screw slot. And for the result, we put a little water on it. Not much, just a little bit of water to help. Wrong one. Wrong. Okay. And that should be close to enough. So we will switch over and do the same for this screw. Okay. Push down. Got a nice little fit, and we'll turn it. Let's see what we got. Alright, so this one's a little bit shorter. Still a little bit of wear on it, so throw it over here. Alright, so we got the one on the top, one on the bottom. We have one more right here that is right behind the trigger guard I have to take out. So this one, if you keep twisting it, nothing happens. So you have to give it a little bit of push from the bottom for it to come out. So you want to loosen it up and get a little bit of push from the bottom. So there's this little hole. See this hole right here? There's a hole, and you can just take a pin and push that screw up, right? And then, booyah. All right, now that we have the screws removed around the trigger and the trigger guard, we're going to go ahead and try to remove this end piece right down here. So the way I understand it is to remove this piece, you must press down on this and it will come off. So we're going to give that a shot. So let's press down. Okay. And the way to take it off, okay, it just comes out straight like that. Boom. Because sometimes if you have it like this, it won't come off. But if you turn it around, it will just slide right off. So now we've got this piece right here. So we'll put it over in our parts box. Move on to the next thing. The next thing to do will be to remove this metal band from the top of the barrel. So as you can see, it has slots on either side. I'm going to try to squeeze these slots really hard and pull it off, but if not, I might have to get a tool to try to pry underneath here. We'll try just by hand first, so we'll give that a go. So pushing these down, and oh goodness, yeah, it's barely wanting to move. Okay, let's see what we can do. Let me take one of these bad boys. Let's go with this one. Should be thin enough. All right. So we'll take this, and then we will try to force our way into there without messing it up too much. Okay, there. Okay. All right, let's try around the sides. Okay. Okay. Squeeze both sides. All right, let's try the front. Again, okay. Starting to come loose. Try the other side again. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. can see, it is coming off. So it was pretty tight down there, and you can see just how long it has been down in this area. So for now, we're going to go ahead and take it off. Perfect. Alright, so we'll go ahead and take the handguard off. To do that, you'll just have to lift up the sights. So lift those bad boys up. And then the handguard should just pull off. Okay, so handguard is off. Yep. So just looking at the barrel, it doesn't look too bad in shape. I do see a little bit of rusting down here, but I think we'll be able to clean this up really good. A lot of dirt, oil, so good deal. Your action and your barrel should be able to get removed from the stock. Yep. That's it right there. So here's your barrel. Oh yeah, that definitely needs some cleaning. It's a very good cleaning. Let's see. Oh yeah, I might even replace the string in that or the spring in that thing. We'll see for the trigger. It's not too bad, but yep. So barrel. Rifling doesn't look too bad down through here. Rifling did not look too bad.
So a very easy way to keep up with the screws is to take a piece of cardboard, put holes in it, and then mark down where all of your screws go. So just put the screws on there and write down where they came from.
So here's another piece on the stock that you want to get out. So I had to pry it out a little bit, but once you get it off, it'll come off right here. And as you can see, good amount of rust on the sides. So I have to clean this up really well. So good deal on that. Alright, so while we're still on the stock, I'm going to go ahead and remove this swivel plate and the swivel. So we'll go ahead and give that a shot. Give a little bit of pressure in there. Okay, let's see where we're at. Oh yeah, pretty dirty. Okay, I'll set this right here for now until I can put it in my bucket. Okay, we'll do the other side. Make sure we get a good grasp into there. Okay, looks pretty good. Pull this one out. Alrighty. Set it right. Okay, so on the butt plate, I did remove a good amount of the grime that was inside of the slot here on the butt plate. But as you can see, even on the screw, there's still a lot that's on there. So just going to try to remove the rest of it out. Man, that is a wicked rusted screw. So we got another slot right there. So let me get that one taken care of. That one doesn't look too bad. Let's see what we can get on here. Hold on. But we'll get these cleaned up pretty well. Go ahead and take this guy off. Boom. Alright, and then we will get the butt plate off. Wow. Look at that. So this will be nice to clean up. Alrighty, we got the butt plate off. Nice. These screws look to be holding in the bolt release. So they hold in, and whenever you need to release that bolt, they're just holding that into place. That the stripping has worn off on one side. It's kind of hard to tell from the camera, but the stripping on the bottom, it is there, and then on the other side, it is not there. So that's why it was giving me that little bit of a bump there. So let's see if this piece will come on out. There we go. Nice. So there's that piece, part of the trigger assembly. Perfect. I wonder if anything else comes out of here. Okay. Got this guy too. Ooh, that thing is nasty. Alright. Okay. So now I'm just going to take out the linch pin for the trigger. So just to kind of show you how that's going to work. Let's do this right here. Alright. You can see the linch pin. I am going for this guy right here. And all that I'm going to do is poke it out. So let's do it. Boom. There it is. So I had to knock on this guy a little bit, but fortunately came out. Taking out the linch pin really quickly. So no screws involved here. It's just a pin that goes all the way through. So just make sure it will go through. So. And there it is. Yeah. So there's our linch pin. Got that out. Okay. So now we should theoretically be able to remove the sight. Alright, so now I will be doing the bolt disassembly of the Arisaka Type 38. So once you get your bolt off, the first thing you want to do is go ahead and remove the safety. So we'll push this safety in and turn it counterclockwise like so. Boom. Safety comes out, and your spring, which is also in there, will come out. And following that, we have our firing pin. So once you take your safety off, you'll have your safety, spring, firing pin. So most of it's done right there. The last little bit that we will have to get off will be your extractor. So with the extractor, you want to just take it, you can see this notch right here, there is a notch, and this is what we're talking about. This is the extractor itself. So with the extractor, it's connected up here, but there's also a notch in the back that you can't really see. So when we're taking it off, we'll go ahead and turn the extractor a little bit, get it off of the loop. Okay. All right. And then there's this notch right here, so we should just be able to slide it up and out of that notch. And there it is. There's our extractor. So that is how you would disassemble the bolt for the Type 38. So I was able to remove the swinging swivel with the help of old Buster here. So what I did is I had swivel in here, and basically gave me some leverage with the screwdriver. Stuck that guy right through there, but I wanted to put on something, so I put on this guy and just pulled it up, and it came right out. So good to go on that. It looks like it didn't do any more damage than what was already on there. So this damage right here obviously is just from the swivel itself. So is that up here. So looking around, I don't see anything else too much. So yeah, pretty much good to go on that.
So that is the full disassembly of the Arisaka Type 38 carbine. The next video will be the cleaning, and then after that will be the assembly of the gun. So thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.